Every human being you meet is carrying something invisible, a hope, a fear, a silent question that echoes inside their heart. Do I matter? In a world overflowing with noise, messages, and distractions, one of the deepest human hungers is not money, not fame, not success, but to feel valued. People don't always remember what you said. They don't always remember what you did, but they never forget how you made them feel. The art of making people feel valued is not loud. It does not demand attention. It does not seek applause. It is quiet. It is intentional, and it has the power to change lives, starting with the life right in front of you. Why feeling valued changes everything. When people feel valued, something remarkable happens. They stand a little taller. They speak a little freer. They believe a little more in themselves. A valued person becomes a confident person. A confident person becomes a contributor, and contributors build families, communities, workplaces, and societies that thrive. But when people feel invisible, when they feel ignored, dismissed, or taken for granted, even the strongest hearts begin to shrink. The truth is simple. People don't need perfection from you. They need presence. Feeling valued is not about being extraordinary. It's about being aware. Listening is the first language of value. One of the greatest gifts you can give someone is your attention, not half listening, not scrolling while they speak, not waiting for your turn to talk. Real listening says, I see you, I hear you, you matter. When you listen without interrupting, you honor their voice. When you listen without judging, you honor their truth. When you listen with your heart, you honor their humanity. In a world that rushes to respond, be the person who pauses to understand, because sometimes people don't need advice, they need to feel heard. Words can heal or hurt. Choose carefully. A single sentence can lift a spirit. A careless comment can scar a soul. Saying, I appreciate you. Saying, thank you for trying. Saying, you did your best. These words cost nothing, but their value is priceless. Encouragement is not flattery. Recognition is not weakness. Kind words do not make people lazy, they make them brave. Speak life. Speak respect. Speak as if your words will echo in someone's memory, because they will. Respect is shown in the smallest actions. Making people feel valued is often found in the details, remembering their name, acknowledging their effort, giving credit where it's due. Respect is not reserved for titles or status. It is shown to everyone, especially those who are often overlooked. How you treat someone who can do nothing for you says everything about your character. True respect says, you matter, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Appreciation creates loyalty and love. People don't leave places where they feel valued. They don't walk away from relationships where they feel appreciated. Appreciation builds trust. Trust builds loyalty. Loyalty builds lasting connection. Never assume people know they are appreciated. Say it. Show it. Prove it through your actions. Because when appreciation disappears, resentment quietly takes its place. Value others even when it's inconvenient. The true test of valuing others is not when it's easy, but when it's hard, when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you disagree. Valuing others doesn't mean you always agree. It means you still treat them with dignity. You can correct without humiliating. You can disagree without disrespecting. You can lead without diminishing. Power does not come from control. Power comes from care. The ripple effect of feeling valued. When you make one person feel valued, you don't just change their day, you change how they treat their family. You change how they speak to their children. You change how they show up in the world. Value creates a ripple, and ripples become waves. Your kindness may be the reason someone doesn't give up. Your attention may be the reason someone believes again. Your respect may be the proof someone needed to know they matter. Becoming someone who adds value everywhere they go. Imagine becoming someone who adds value wherever they go. A workplace that feels lighter when you enter, a conversation that feels safer when you speak, a relationship that grows stronger because of your presence. This is not about charisma. This is about character. Value people in public, defend them in private, uplift them in silence. Greatness is not measured by how many people admire you, but by how many people feel valued because of you. Change the world one person at a time. You don't need a stage. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need permission. You can start today. Look someone in the eyes. Listen without distraction. Speak with intention. Act with respect. Because when you master the art of making people feel valued, you become more than successful. You become significant. And in the end, the world doesn't remember those who were the loudest. It remembers those who made others feel seen. So go out, add value, and change lives, one human heart at a time.